Good morning, YouTube. What's happening out there, guys? What's going on? Happy Wednesday. Guess what day it is? It's officially hump day. Hope everyone's feeling good out there. I overslept today, so I was just like, fuck it. I thought for sure that I'd be woken up by Rebecca Turner's, imaginary police. But yet again, no knock on the door. You know why? Because she lied. What a dummy. Hope everyone's feeling good out there. We got Lunatic Farmer. Actually, Restream does this tricky thing where it won't go all the way back to the beginning of chat for me. So I'm going to go on my phone. I see Queen Moomin was here first. I got Lunatic Farmer. Queen, looks like they were having a pretty good conversation. I missed all of that. All right, let me get in the chat. Queen Moomin. Troll investigates in the house. Positivity time. SG, hope you're well this morning. SG, it was so good talking to you. Angel of Light. Lunatic Farmer says, yes, I have a tiller machine. I left my ring on whilst using it. Within 10 minutes, all the flash was gone on that finger and hand. I pick weeds now. Jeez. Thanks everybody for the emails of support. I do apologize if I haven't been able to get back to each one of you. I'm just one guy, and I'm not really prepared for like 30, 40 emails at one time. I'm just not. That's not how I live my life. So it's a bit overwhelming, but I'm going to make my way through them. 95% of the messages that I'm receiving are messages of support and encouragement. I'm gonna restate this because I don't think I was clear enough. If you're defecting from the hive and you've been sitting over there saying terrible things about me, my friends, and other good people on YouTube, don't waste your time. You're not going to interview. You're not getting any shine. You're not going to be touted as some hero that came to their senses. None of that. We're well past that. If you've been sitting over there for the last 18 months supporting an abusive mother who's grifted $250,000 from me and my friends, you're not welcome here. You can't sit with us. So good luck with that. I know you guys are going to have to reintegrate into the YouTube world once that shit show is shut down over there. Not my problem. That's a you problem. Let me get you the intro. I'm going to play an old tune, and then we'll talk about Trigo Road and the address that pig over there keeps blabbering out to the world. She is just as stupid as we thought she was, guys. Let me share this. This is a band called Second Street Stranger, Southwest Pennsylvania. They no longer exist. I've got a copy of their one and only CD. I've got a tour t-shirt. That's pretty much all the memories that exist of these guys. So enjoy the tune. We'll talk some shit. All right, we back. Let me get back in the chat. Thanks again, everyone, for being here. Please hit that thumbs up. I do have memberships available if you're into that sort of thing. But please just do me one thing and double check to make sure that you are subscribed, because YouTube has a funny way of just unsubscribing people. Speaking of subscriptions, I have currently, it goes up and down a couple every day, but I've got 3,400 subscribers. My goal is to have my channel at 5,000 subscribers by the 4th of July. America. I don't see any reason I can't do that. I got some big things coming for you guys. Some secrets, some surprises. And of course, I'm going to today. In fact, let me just say this. This is my 100th live stream. This motherfucker here never thought he was going to do 100 live streams. I mean, I don't even know how I ended up here, to be quite honest with you. But here we are. I've always wanted to be a city FM radio DJ, but that fantasy left years ago. So here I am. I found a way to broadcast. Not exactly the way I wanted to, but hey, we're here. Let me get back in the chat. I don't. Lunatic, are you okay? That sounds painful. Whatever happened to you, I hope you're okay. That squirrel's nuts. He has no sense. I have no idea what the squirrel talk is about. Good morning, Nanny Sharon, Lunatic Farmer SG. Who else we got with us? If you're not subscribed to Troll Investigates, please do so. Troll Investigates also hosts a Discord. It's the only Discord I ever chatted in or anything. If you're into that sort of thing, get on over there and you can have conversations with us more directly than email. Good morning, Seclusion. I hope you're well. Angel Light, good to see you as well. Dark Queen Jen, so good to see you. Yo, what's up, beautiful people from Marlena? Good to see Marlena. I didn't watch shit last night. I got to tell you what. I turned Brittany on for a little bit. I sent a super chat in hopes that she would reach her goal. I didn't stay too much longer after that. Hopefully she did reach her goal. I didn't listen to any Buzzy last night, although I've been sent clips. We'll just get into it. You're talking about this 53 whatever Trigo Road. Let me tell you something about that address, you dimwit. I guess first of all, I'd like to thank you for reminding me of that apartment, because I almost completely forgotten about it. That was one of my first apartments after leaving the Marines. Went up to Santa Barbara and started going to college, and that was my first apartment that I was actually on the lease and paid for myself. It was a big grown up moment for me. In that apartment, I had a girlfriend. She was a great girlfriend. We just naturally grew apart. But what I remember most about that apartment is that's the apartment that I was in whenever I woke up on September 11th. It's a very fond memory, or not fond memory. It's a very distinct memory, as you can imagine. So, Rebecca, you remember when September 11th occurred? That was 2001. You think I've lived in the same place since 2001? Your fucking brain is broken. You're embarrassing yourself. You're a pig. You need to get offline and go tend to your family. I mean, it's really that simple. I see Jones and did a review of the locales this morning. Like I said, I slept in, so I missed that. Do you guys want to have a look at that? We can review a little bit of it. I don't think she'd get too mad at us. My voice is skipping. Is it still doing that? Check, check, check. I mean, I got the router right here. It should be okay. How's it sound? That was a little while back. Sound is skipping. Shit, what do I do? Let me see. Check, check, check. I see Angel of Light. If it continues to do that, I see that was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5 minutes ago. I'm going to go. Sorry if I didn't say hello. I'm skipping ahead. What's up, Jonesy? I see you in chat. Moomin says the voice is fine. Okay, cool. Awesome. Are you guys trolling me? Hey, Yvette. Yvette, I'm sorry that they keep fucking with you. You know I got your back. Email if you need to. I know all of these characters in and out. So if there's anything that I can help you with, don't hesitate to reach out. I hope you know that already. Life and Kim doing God's work out there on the streets of YouTube. I saw your post. I also saw a woman that's so out of her mind and egotistical that she names herself after a fucking planet or a moon, whatever you want to call it. Oh man, I have a sneaking suspicion, Kim, that you're not worried about her at all. Everyone who's lining up to make clips about me and discredit me and talk about my butthole and lie and say they're talking to my family, all of you scumbags can just get in line. My focus is the hive and the hive directly. If you haven't realized that by now, good luck. If you want a piece of if you want yourself a big tall glass of lemonade, take a fucking number. Not every little fallen robin gets the attention, just so you know. Sorry if I missed anybody. I skipped ahead to see how my sound was. Woman's Warrior says, hey, just Irish, good to see. Hey, good morning, Woman's Warrior. I saw you had a bigger comment. Congratulations on the 100th stream. Thank you so much. I was going to go full grifter and just set a super chat goal, but I actually have a conscience. When I go live, I'm like, I know who shows up here. I mean, there's 70 of us here. Am I going to keep just tapping you guys out for cash? That's not what I'm here for. With that said, I do appreciate any contribution to the channel. So, but I'm not like them. I'm not gonna mix up a $5 donation to the channel for love like the Hive does. That shit's sick. Good morning, Spudler. Good to see you. Judy Albert's in the house. All right. Thanks, guys, for always showing up. I really do appreciate it more than you know. Just showing up means more than money. And of course, it's not about numbers, but for some people it is. I'm not that guy. Yvette says, Joneson, I don't know if you will see this since you're driving, but I will say I loved your stream today. You are an amazing woman. See, I want to review some of it because it had a big old lug head on it. It looked like, I mean, if you guys aren't aware, I'm sure you are by now. Joneson is one of the funniest people, just naturally. Hey, thank you so much, Nanny Sharon. That's so cool of you. Jones says, oh my God, you're so old, Sinner. During 9/11, I was in 7th grade science classes. Well, fuck, I'm 47 years old. I never lied about my age. Am I an old catfish? I'm an old catfish. Can I pet that catfish? Yeah, I mean, that's how crazy, like Detective Crackhead is hot on my heels. She's just 21 years behind or 24 years behind. Waka waka. I know it must be unnerving, Rebecca, that the whole world knows the exact trap house that you live in, but I'm not you. We ain't you. Ain't nobody around here like you. You're a bad example of a woman. You're a bad example of a mother, and you fucking suck at YouTube. Honestly, you have zero content. You depend on everyone else making your shit for you. Fuck, bitch. You don't even listen to the live streams that you're reviewing. You just depend on people to tell you what's going on in back chat because you're a big dumb asshole. Waka waka. She's over there. Go to your police department. Go lead to the police. You know that's more than 100 miles away from me. I told you very specifically, I'm in San Luis Obispo County. Pismo Beach is the name of the town. That's what it is. And I also did contact the Goleta Police Department, and you're a fucking liar. Whatever kind of weird screenshot that you put up on your community page is more fraud from a con man. Yes, I said man because you sound like you have a dick. That voice, it sounds like, ugh, baby. Queen Moon, that's so sweet of you. 10 British pounds. Happy 100th stream. Yes, that's what I was getting at. We're going to celebrate that on Saturday. Weekends seem to be better for everybody. And I'm going to set it up at a time that, is in the middle between my lovely British fans. I said fans. What an asshole. My lovely British followers, viewers. I'm not looking for a fan. I can't sleep without a fan, but I only need one. Let me play you guys something for your generosity here. Emmy's still at work, so she won't be able to catch up with us until maybe noonish. I just had to go early because I got plans this afternoon. I hope to do a sunset live stream this evening. We'll see. Many of you know today is YouTube payday, so maybe that's why the crackhead didn't go live yet. She's over there counting her shekels. She probably made about, I don't know, $18,000 this month for contriving stories about children being hurt and their buttholes. That's what she's making a living on. Just think about that for a second. Let me see, what do I got for you?
You pay a lot of money to be around.
Oh,
and now
that's not it. She's scary. I didn't want her up there at all. Ugh, my bad. Let me pull up the right one. I should delete that shit. I won't be covering or discussing mentally unstable people aside from Rebecca anymore. I'm not going to exploit a crazy person, and that's exactly what Moon is. So if you want the Moon content, maybe Kim will hook you up. Seems like they're having some type of beef a deef. Let's see here.
I've shown proof of this shit 3 times.
Damn it. I can't. I need to label my shit. I'm sorry, guys. What is it, fucking amateur hour over here? Yeah, my bad. Give me a second. I got something. Fuck the copyright today. You guys already paid for what AdSense would have paid me, so I'll play something. Let's see here. What do I got? Oh, look at this. I'm working on making a full animated intro, and I just got some of it done. Check it out so far. If I can find it. You know, where's my stuff? Where's my stuff at, guys? Here, I'll play this for you.
Headstrong, back up, I'll take you on. Headstrong to take on anyone. I know that you are wrong, and this is not where you.
Oh man, look at that mug. Are you kidding me? Now have a look at that. Does that look like a woman? Does that look Photoshop? That's the real deal right there. That's what her mug looks like. Cocaine. How can you look sweaty and cold at the same time? Narcotics. Excuse me.
You belong.
Here, I'll read this to you. This is for you, Rebecca, and all of your vampire baby sniffing fucking man haters over there. May we stand tall together in the face of those forces here and elsewhere. Shit, I should have put everywhere that seek to hurt people. Rebecca does nothing but seek to hurt people for the bag, for cash. I mean, all we can hope is that, nah, I won't say that. Hey, Shayna, thanks so much for being here. It says her life was good other than some things she got wrong about Brit. Well, yeah, she has no, it's always been that way. She's always sort of had an opinion about Brittany J. I don't share that opinion, just to be perfectly clear, but I love me some Jonesin anyways. I mean, come on, we don't want everyone to think the same. You know how many people don't like me, and not because my loose butthole, but because they just don't like, you know, how aggressive I am or how pointed I am. That can't be my problem. Long story short, I don't think you have to worry about Jones and not liking Brittany J. I mean, it's not like she's going to pounce on her and drag her around like these other people do. I promise you that. She just won't. Okay, that's that. And thank you so much again. You guys rock. I did say this is my 100th stream, but Saturday is going to be the day that we celebrate. But I do appreciate the super chats. That's so cool of you. Let's see. Life in the Red. Kim. Yes, everybody go subscribe to Kim. I will have a look at her community post here in a minute. It was a banger. Jones, and then I must be ancient because I'm 41. I was 41 in 2002. Yeah, we're old fuckers. Yeah, I got you, Yvette. Fuck that noise. You know what to do. Just do everything you can to protect yourself and your family. She's talking, I know her full name and blah, blah. Remember you emailed me with your full name? dude, don't ever email this person. Don't ever send this person money. Never go in her Discord. I would suggest that you unsubscribe and don't send her any money ever again. Let her figure it out. There are plenty, and I do mean plenty, of employment opportunities in her hometown. So she can go ahead and, since you got car insurance now, Rebecca, you could wake up in the morning like a normal person, fucking get ready for work and go to work, because we don't want you around us or our families anymore. You guys think I'm kidding? You think I'm blowing hot air? You fucking watch. She knows it. That's why she's over there. His butthole, Trigo Road in Goleta. Fuck, I missed that apartment. That was one of my favorite. Of course, it was my favorite apartment. It's the first time I ever bought a couch. First time I ever bought a bed. My first microwave. My first coffee pot. My first refrigerator. I mean, that was such a transitional period in my life where I went from being, in the military to a civilian to like a full-time college student, and I fucking did all of that on my own. I did all of that on my own. And I did it 3,500 miles away from home. All these things Rebecca could never do because she's in a hand-me-down house getting high like a fucking deadbeat mom. So in a lot of ways, I shouldn't even waste my time with this pig, but I'm a man of my word. So the fight continues until she's gone. What's up, Green? Good morning. Let's see. Life in Red Kim says, one of Clue's mugshots is on my CP if anybody's curious. I'm going to pull that up, Kim. Birds of a feather flock together. QB and Clue equals cell block 69. Yeah, that photograph. Listen to this, Kim. You may know this. And I looked for the live stream on old crackhead Buzzard over there, but I think she probably put it behind a paywall or just privated it completely. But when I put a video out, and what I'll do, Kim, is I'll email it to you. I'll email you the link because it's still on my channel. I don't delete shit. I just privated it. Or I made it unlisted. So I'd be happy. I don't know if you saw that video, but what happened when I made that video was QB, without talking to fucking buckethead Clue over there, little sludge fucker, she went live and she was like, oh my God, Sinner used the picture of Clue's daughter on it. No, I didn't. That was the same picture that you have on your community post. That was a mugshot from that little troll nugget down in Tennessee. That's what that was. It wasn't a picture of anybody's children. In fact, I would never have a picture of anyone's child. They want that narrative. A bunch of fucking terrible mothers over there pretending they're trying to protect children, whilst I'm doing a far better job with F-bombs. So, I mean, what the fuck? We know what's going on here. These people do not care about children. They really shouldn't even be around them. Spudler says, Jones' expression made me laugh so hard. Yeah. I mean, her live the other day, any freeze frame with her rolling her eyes or doing a like now what bitch head shake. Yvette showing the love in the chat. You're welcome, Yvette. I got your back. And reach out to me. I mean, you haven't yet, but if you need to, I've got tricks up my sleeve to deal with these fuckers if you ever need help, is what I'm saying. And that goes for any of you. I'm pretty resolute, as you can tell. Steadfast. I'm sure Rebecca's waking up all stanky right now, Googling what steadfast means. She'll get it. She'll understand. Mischief all around me here this morning. Thanks so much for being here, Shayna. Green. Didn't know you were live until I got a DM. What the hell? I scheduled it 30 minutes out, so a notification should have gone out. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I mean, sometimes we don't want a bunch of people here. I see the home team is here. That's all I care about. On Saturday, though, I would love it if you guys would share it out because I don't know if it's something I should be proud of or not, but 100 live streams is, for me, that's crazy. I never in a million years thought that would happen. So Joneson is a good person for sure. Absolutely. Hey, Apothecary Angel, thank you so much for being here. And as always, if I missed your comment, I do apologize. I am grateful for each of you being here. What's up, Sandwich? In her throat. Oh my God. I finally had a chance to listen to whatever kind of medical event that her pet had the other night. And she said she was going to take them to the vet. She never did. She just went live instead. So did your dog get a piece of your bad batch from like crumbs on the floor and you didn't even go get the dog checked out? You know what? I'll tell you about this. Maybe you haven't heard about this, and trigger warning, because this is absolutely disturbing. over a year ago, Buzzy really realized I had her in a corner then. So she went on Rumble with JP, and it was a disgusting live stream. I've got it all. Maybe we'll review it someday. But she says in that live stream, yeah, my dog passed away. She had a pet pass away. It's fucking tragic, man. Nobody feels good about that. But then what she said next made me realize that she doesn't care about living things. She was using the death of her pet as a fucking weapon against me, and went ahead and said, my dog died from a lemon-sized tumor in its ass. Your dog passed away from a lemon-sized tumor in its ass. That's what you said on that live stream. Completely negating the loss of your pet. You used it as you're a fucking sicko. You know what else she did? Never mind. It's all the same thing. Her obsession with buttholes really worries me, since she's a prison yard type of person. You know what I mean? And so aggressive. Oh, man. So gross. Selena Dixon in the house. Mischief all around me. Grains. Radar CP, good to see you. Amber E, good morning. Oh, shit, I left my coffee in the house. Fuck. Baby. Hey, Smoke and Mirrors, good to see you. Got 100 of us in here. Fuck yeah. Everyone, please hit that thumbs up. Irony Rose, good to see you. I think I already said hello to Spudler. Spudler is, excuse my language, Spudler is a fucking gem. If you could do me a favor and just take a second right now to subscribe to Spudler, I would appreciate it. I would even go as far to say that Spudler is a better person than me. Actually, that's not really debatable. I think she is. But a truly compassionate person, a deep thinker, and yeah, definitely hashtag team good guy. Hey, Ohio Stephanie, thanks for being here. Let me just look really quick. Chat filter. Oh shit, Angel of Light, thank you so much for the $10. I appreciate that. You're always so generous to my channel. I know you just gifted memberships yesterday, and here we are with $10. Waka waka, congrats on 100 streams. Thank you. I can't believe it's been 100. I truly can't. Oh, give me rid of that. Check. Yeah, I can't believe it's been 100 live streams. That's fucking crazy to me. My intent originally was just to clap back and keep it moving, but she just wouldn't let that be. But just so you guys know, this morning when I woke up, I double checked with the Santa Barbara courthouse. She keeps saying Goleta, but that would be the Santa Barbara courthouse. It's Goleta is a suburb just north of Santa Barbara, just a few miles, and that's where the UCSB campus, the University of California, Santa Barbara is. A house of learning, you know, where everybody's like, physicist and history majors. A place that someone like Rebecca and her stained gray sweatpants just really wouldn't fit in. So, but what I had to do is I had to contact. Here, I'll give you some more information, Rebecca, because you're a dumb bitch, and I'll help you out. Isla Vista is policed by an organization called Isla Vista Foot Patrol. Those men and women are Santa Barbara County Sheriff. So you're talking about call the Goleta police. I mean, it just demonstrates how much fallacy is in your little fuckery. You're a liar. But I'll help you out, though. If you really think I'm in Isla Vista, you want to contact the Isla Vista Foot Patrol. And they are Santa Barbara County Sheriff. You understand? So go ahead and do that. Good luck. As far as you clucking around saying, going into the police station, pick up your paperwork. Bitch, there is no paperwork. I haven't broken the law. You're a dumpster. The receipt that you put on your community wall just further shows how irrational and stupid you actually are. I mean, shout out all the dummies out there. For sure. I mean, what would this world be without them? Let me get back in the chat. Old Buzzy was losing it yesterday. Even Rowena had to reel her back. Yeah, I didn't listen to it. I mean, why? Thank you so much, SG. Congrats on the 100. Jump scare. All right, let me get through this here. Just Irish in the house. Just Irish, you're always welcome to join me if you want. I think I'm going to look at Life in the Red Kim's community post because it's funny and snarky, just my style. And then I'm going to, if it's okay with Jones, and I know she wasn't here, I want to review some of Jones because I haven't seen any of it myself. And by the thumbnail, I think we'd be in for some really good laughs. As you know, I'm not the biggest fan of just ripping off people's content. So maybe I'll wait and see how Jonesin feels about it. In any case, make sure you go sub up to Jonesin because she's doing the Lord's work on these YouTube streets. Kim, I also heard what they're saying about your husband, and I don't have any fucking time for that. I heard you guys discuss, private stuff over on Brittany J's that you didn't have to, and it gave me a pretty good understanding of what goes on. I got both of your backs, and I don't give a fuck what anybody says. So let's see. Zoe says, and threatening to stretch the holes of previously traumatized children herself. Don't forget that one. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid repeating that because I'm getting emails from people that are triggered. I got an email last night that made me sit down, and this was seconds after my live stream. Of course, I would never put anybody's trust in me in jeopardy, but I'll just give you a rough summary of what it said. Dear sinner, my son eliminated himself because of a woman just like this. Had I known that it was happening, I would have intervened. This happened in August 2023, and my life hasn't been the same since. I got your back. Do whatever you have to do to stop this woman before she hurts somebody. So, Rebecca, when you woke up this morning in your stink-ass crack house, just know that there's a guy sitting on Pismo Beach that's focused on eliminating you from the internet because you don't belong here, because you're hurting good people that are already hurting. I know you don't understand. Everything's confusing. It'll make more sense mid-June. I promise. Yes, Troll says, if you're joining Discord, please make sure to attach your YouTube channel to your Discord. It is super simple. There's a recent community post on my wall with a video that shows how, hook into it. If you're not, look, if you're paranoid about it, don't. But it's Troll Investigates, one of the only people that I trust 100% around here. And there's not going to be fuckery. We have fun in there. We tell jokes. I always give previews of my thumbnails, and I always leave images in there that are a little too racy for a thumbnail, but still very funny. You'll get notifications to know exactly when I'm going live instead of the awkward YouTube notification system that seems to work about 8% of the time. I looked at my statistics, and it's like my live streams, the people that end up in my live streams, only about 20% of them end up there as a result of the notification. So, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Sorry for the power saw noise in the background. I swear the guy across the way, he must have like a workshop because it's every day. So my plan for the celebrations on Saturday, full disclosure, I haven't gotten any of the gift baskets together, but I'm going to do that. Tomorrow I'm taking off completely. You probably won't even see me in chat. I've got to go to the DMV. I've got to go to get a PO box, and I've got to just take a day off because I've been at it pretty hard. Spudler had a community post too. Oh yeah, she did. All right, let's look at some stuff here. Judy Albert said, do we have to? No, you don't have to do anything. Just stay sub to the channel and hopefully you get a notification. I was just inviting you. There's absolutely no pressure. We know the reputation that, Discords have, and I get it. If it's better for you, hey, just don't fuck with it. I would not urge somebody, even if you feel uneasy about it, don't do it because you support me. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just giving you, those of you that do spend a lot of time online, I'm often not here live. When I'm live, I'm live. And when I'm not, I get notifications from the Discord when people were telling jokes and, things like that. You're invited. No one's going to be offended if you don't show up. You're not really missing much instead of snark and, of course, Troll has all of his stuff going on in there. Well, there's a lot to get into. It's fun. Doesn't cost you a penny. Zoe says, withdrawals, cold and sweaty simultaneously. Yeah, doesn't she look like a cold, sweaty toad? Like it's wild. Can I get a link to Spudler's channel, pretty please? I can't do that because I'm on my computer. Let me see. Life in the Red Kim says, I need to put together her I need to put hers and clues together. John Cena was taking mugshots for County that day, I reckon. It's finally like she's on TV for her mugshot. I know. And the fucking the copper attempt at the blonde hair dye. Ugh. Screaming bad news. Poopy. I've never found you to be aggressive. I can be. I mean, I'm not going to deny that, but the narrative is, oh, all he does is scream, gets drunk and screams. No, that's simply not true. I mean, actually plan on hitting a meeting up today, so I'm working on my sobriety. What are you doing, Rebecca? Hurting people, fucking. Back to the Isla Vista Foot Patrol. I had to give them a call this morning because it dawned on me. Oh shit, she's giving this address out. There's some fucking college kid, probably a foreign exchange student, because that's what that building was when I lived there. She's gonna be sending fucking crackheads to a fucking innocent college student's apartment. So they're aware of her now, just like the Santa Barbara Police Department is. So now the county and the fucking city knows who she is. I sent them photographs. Man, she's a dumb fuck, isn't she? But with all that being said, hopefully nobody goes to that apartment down in Isla Vista and fucks with anybody. If they do, the local authorities are completely aware of where it's coming from. So if you want to dance, bitch, let's dance. But again, I'm in Pismo Beach. I'll be live there from this weekend to show you. I'll even show you where I live, you fucks, if you really need to see that. Queen Moomin is pretty direct herself. That's good. I appreciate direct people. Somebody emailed me this morning and was all fired up. They were like, fuck that heifer. How do we get rid of her? And I gave some suggestions on what you could do when you see things that she's been saying. And then they apologized for being too cursy. I responded instantly. I was like, hey, wait a minute. If you're not cussing, I don't think I'm going to fucking trust you. You know, you heard about, oh, geez. Sorry for the noise, guys. I am a Marine after all. I mean, we're not really known for, kind, gentle words. Let's see. Queen Bella in the house. All right, where should we start? We'll start with having a look at the community post. Yvette, for the record, I've never emailed QB in my life. Of course not. I know. I mean, it's another weak, feeble attempt at intimidation. She hasn't realized it. She hasn't realized it yet, but she already lost. She already lost the argument. I see my talk bubbles kind of moving slowly, so hopefully you guys can hear me. Jonesy says, I love all you elderly bitches. I'll be old soon. Hey, that's one thing we can't change at all. There's a train coming for all of us. Let's see who else. Generally, Jenny, good morning. Michael Bay is making Skibidi toilet movie. That is all. Oh, shit. Yeah, if you can email me, that would be awesome because I didn't get to see it. Okay, cool. It doesn't bother me getting old. My grandson will tell you I rock at being a nanny. I believe that. Let's see. And someone was trying to imply you did just that, then tried to get you to do it, creepy bitches. Shit. I'm way behind in chat. What an asshole. Cass, thanks for being here. Sorry if I missed you. I just got to scoot ahead on the chat. I'm blessed with some of the most ferocious chatters in the business, so it just happens that coming from someone who asked for and has a video of Brit's minor child. Wow, that's sick. I know, or that's rich. I know. Someone described him as that Fraggle Rock bitch up on QB's panel yesterday talking about Britney's parenting. It's like you do realize that you're sitting next to a shit parent yourself, like commiserating. Like, fuck, it's all coke and mirror. I mean, it's all smoke and mirrors. Waka Waka, Peg Marmalade, Smoke and Mirrors, Cash, Shayna, Irene, Rose. I'm just quickly scanning through. We haven't been hearing her birds. Oh, I mean, and their dogs are falling out too. What is going on there? Fucking Heroinico Crackameth. Opossums will freak out if cornered just like QB. I love opossums. I had one in my last place, and he would roll in all slow and get 10 feet away from me and look up at me with like, "Come on, dude, are you gonna be sitting here every morning?" Like and he like slowly. It was almost like he was like, "Fuck," he's sitting there and would like turn around and walk the other way slowly the whole time. This fucking opossum was not threatened by me whatsoever. It was just, he gave me the side eye. It was like, dude, this is my path to get through the yard. If you're gonna be out here, it's a problem. Let's see here. Maritza, thank you so much for being here. Let's see. Angel Flight. Joe, thanks for being here, Joe. I said Troll Investigates, Irene Rose, Butler. Natalie from California, thank you so much for being here. Good morning. You are in California, so it is still morning for you. We've got, 17 more minutes. Good morning, Natalie. Let's see. Angel Lights, Butler. Is it one of barbecue's overbred, genetically fragile, living a horrible life dog? Fuck, man, that poor dog. I'm definitely going to check out Speller's community post here as soon as I get through the chat. Sinner, hey, everyone. Hey, Summer. I just got a break from work. Perfect timing. I need a haircut. I hate that you're so far away. She invented a poopy soupy disowner. What is that word? Did you just teach me? I can't wait to see her on Shark Tank. Dispenser, I see. She invented a poopy soupy dispenser. I can't wait to see her on Shark Tank. Shark Tank with a T. Sometimes humor gets the better of me. Well, I mean, also, I'm learning, especially with Ike Turner over there. Fucking really what burns her cookies is whenever you just talk to her the way she talks to other people. If you realize you won't catch me or find me talking about people's bodies or weight unless they have a fucking serious record of doing that shit themselves. And then it's like, all right, I got no problem bullying a bully whatsoever. Yes, could someone please drop Spudler's link? All right, I'm catching up. Oh my God, okay, I'll pull it up. Sorry if I didn't have a chance to say hello. Boston supports Lana in the house. Woman's warrior, but ooh. This is a new name. I think Earth Angel Travels. Hey, Sinner, I'm starting the beginning of. Okay, thanks for being here. And shout out to everybody that's watching this in the replay. I get about half of my views on replay, so I appreciate you guys so much. Hopefully one day we can catch you in here live. Troy is good people, one of the best. Good morning, Seth. I hope you're well, man. Been thinking about you, man. The way I see it, a lot of people are just moving on, and I can't imagine how that must make you feel. I just want to let you know that me and my people over here, we pray for you every night, man. We pray that each morning when I wake up, I'm thinking to myself, this is the day Sebastian's going to come home. So your son is not forgotten. I promise you that. Thanks for being here. Hope you're in good health and good spirits. You're living an impossible life right now, man. I've got nothing but support for you. Troll Investigates. If you want to join a Sinner chat box in my Discord, make sure yes. Troll had to explain that to me because I don't know. It didn't make it's Discord's always been a mystery to me. The only Discord that I was really in ever was Earth's, and it was so much fun. And Earth ran that shit. I never asked how things worked because I'm not a technical guy in that way. But Troll had to explain to me the basic of how things work. So if you do link your YouTube channel to your Discord account, then you won't miss any notifications, and then you'll get to see me in there being a little spicier than I'm allowed to be on YouTube. I always run my shorts through the Discord to let everybody get a good laugh, get like a preview. I was looking at Patreon. I don't want to do that because I'm not here to milk you guys for money. The only benefit to Patreon, and you could set up a free Patreon. I'm considering that. That would allow me to, I can rent a movie. We could watch it. We can listen to music. We could, the TOS over there is quite different than it is here. And if one of those heifers get into our Patreon and start recording shit and broadcasting on YouTube, we can just strike them because that's just straight up copyright infringement. So, in other words, they don't want the smoke. Life in the Red Kim says, thanks, Cinder Crafton's a great person and my best friend. Owns his shit. Clue doesn't know what she's speaking, but spoiler alert, she shouldn't speak on others committing DV. I know. Hey, look, Kim, I know. I listened. I mean, it kind of upset me that like you guys were put in a position on Brittany J's panel to even talk about your private shit, but I listened closely because obviously I can't be mixed up with someone that, you know, and I got both of your backs 100%. If you need anything from me, you just let me know. Yes, everybody says some love. I've been thinking about him a lot lately. I see everyone slowly like gravitating away from the case. The ones that are leaving, the ones that have left already were here for the money. The ones that are leaving now have realized they can't make any more money, and it's just fucking despicable. It's really sad. The ones that are still at it and doing it, you know, covering the situation of Sebastian being missing in a responsible way and not bashing anyone. Hats off to them. Please keep doing that. I just tuned into David Robinson's live stream the other night. His son Daniel has been missing from Arizona for a very long time. I'm sorry, I can't remember exactly how long, but it's been a few years. And he goes live and 3 people show up. I'm one of them. Headstones is another one of them. I mean, what are we doing here? I never cover missing children cases because I don't know what to say about it other than I'm praying. You know, nowhere near Tennessee. If there was something like that happened near me here in Pismo Beach or within driving distance and they needed searchers, I wouldn't be online telling you I'm searching. I would just be out searching. Leave the fucking GoPros at home. Leave your egos, you know, on the kitchen counter when you go out to get yourself involved in you know, such an important thing. Fuck your morals, your moral superiority, your virtue signaling, all of that. If you're not doing something for the right reason, don't bother doing it. Because a motherfucker like me is going to be sitting across town and I'm going to see your grifting ass a mile away and I'm going to call you out. We don't exploit people around me. Judy's been a member for 3 months. That's so awesome. I've only had memberships for 6 months. And sorry, I'm behind in chat because that's how I live my life. Reality wins. Thanks for being here. Parmaleg has been a member for 1 month. Thank you so much, Peg Parmaleg. Awesome of you. Ritza says, I heard yesterday you were stationed 29 Palms. Were you stationed there in 1998? No, I wasn't there yet. It was a few years after that. My husband worked at the hospital as an x-ray tech, Boba Hospital. Oh my God, what an upgrade. What a fucking upgrade to go from 29 Palms, which is the ass crack of the universe, to San Diego. Man, that's the biggest upgrade ever. Yeah, I've been to that hospital down there in San Diego a bunch of times. I volunteered to drive the Humvee from Camp Pendleton down to the hospital to deliver urinalysis samples because they always piss test us because we were a bunch of 19-year-olds that went to Tijuana every week and they had to make sure we weren't out of control. I want to see the car show center. Yeah, that's on the 30th. That's coming up at the end of the month. I think I'm going to go to the Pismo Beach one. And if my stalkers want to show up, you'll be able to recognize me with as the guy that's walking around filming the beautiful cars. Good luck. That's cool, Maritza. That's very cool. I got nothing but love for my fellow Marines. Reality Wins has been a member for 4 months. Fuck yeah. Oh, I have a milestone. Awesome. Thank you for truth, Sitter. You're welcome, Reality. I like to keep it real. You know what I mean? Life in the Red Kim's been a member for 1 month. Congrats on 100. It's surreal, guys. I never thought. Even when I was like 87, 88, 89, I was like, I'm going to get canceled for being too honest way before I get to 100. But here I am with a completely healthy channel. Memberships are up. Subscribers are approaching 5,000. All right, maybe not. They're approaching 4,000. And yeah, we're growing. The Lemon Grove is expanding. Kansas City Chief for life. I hope you made it through the storms last night, KC. I was thinking about you. I'm late and behind, but congratulations on 100. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. You may have noticed by the choice of thumbnail today, it just says Steadfast. I'm an immovable object when I set my mind to it. And I know that's very upsetting to people that are jello, like Rebecca. Okay, I got to skip ahead here. Boston's been a member for 4 months. Sinner, keep up the good fight. That's what I plan on doing. And I am considering, and I've been looking at housing arrangements to go to Boise, Idaho for the entire Brian Koberger trial. I didn't know it was going to be 4 fucking months, but before I started talking about this, I looked into it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get set up for the first month and see how that goes. And if it seems feasible to stay there, I'm going to stay there. Like I said at the beginning, this was YouTube payday. I didn't get paid today because what I did was set up a little savings situation for me for the Idaho trip because I'm hoping to fund it simply by this channel. Although Airbnb or whatever, I'll do that on my own. So what I might do, I'm definitely going. I'm going to set up for a month and see how that goes. What I might do is go for a month, come home, wait a month, and then go back for the last 2 months. I'm not going to be away from the fucking ocean for 4 months. I just won't do that. I mean, I got to surf. I got to be in that water. That's what keeps me sane. That's what keeps me from getting in my car and go kicking in a crackhead's door. I have tools to deal with my anger, unlike her. She just uses narcotics, and actually she self-medicates with YouTube, which is even weirder. But we know when she hits that end live button, she's sitting there in miserable, just scouring the news for the next missing person. Just as soon as she finds out who that missing person is, how do I get a hold of the parents? It's fucking sick. What we need around here are actual advocates. We need someone to intervene to protect these innocent families who are victims. We need a layer of protection. I think the police department should have a social media liaison that sits the parents down and shows them what has been happening with recent cases and gives them tools to avoid the situation completely. Because if your child is missing, the natural instinct is to make as much fucking noise as possible. Seth knows that. But if you do that on YouTube, then you got a bunch of fucking scoundrels, a bunch of people that are horrible parents themselves, picking apart your life, making accusations of being you fucking name it. You know what these people do. I'm going to use all my energy to keep fighting these people forever. Steadfast. I'm not going anywhere. Legally Blonde, Summer, you're the sweetest. Summer was one of my first members. Congrats on your 100th live. Thank you so much. God bless you and God bless the ship. When I say the ship, I'm referring to Savage Live Media. If you're not hip to that, please get yourself hip to that. Savage is back. She's been working with Flava, another one of my favorite ladies on this platform. Badasses. Both of them incredible badasses. And I mean that with a capital B. Hey, Soup, good morning. Possums keep ticking. Possums keep the tick population down. Oh, yeah, that's true. I actually Googled when I saw, because I said I had a local possum that would cruise through. I Googled what do they eat because I feed all the squirrels. I get them the nice unsalted mixed nuts from Costco, the 5-pound bag, and I just leave it on the back porch and chuck a handful out every day. They come and eat out of my hand at this point. But I looked up what do possum eat, and it says I've never heard this term before. They said they are opportunity eaters. So whatever's there, they'll eat it. And looks like that includes ticks. But they're scavengers. Lunatic says, I'm listening, just went for some lunch. Okay. we'll be here for a little bit. Look, I did see Emmy popped in for a second. She's driving, just got off work, so hopefully she'll pop in and join us here in a minute if she hasn't already. Morning Landry. Truth be told, I follow who is Sebastian Strong, and that's all we can do. I mean, like, I'm not gonna pivot into that right now. Seth knows how I feel. He's welcome here, and I don't have a lot, Seth, but if you need anything, man, if you just want to fucking rant, get in touch with me. I'd be happy to talk with you. I'm just some asshole from Pittsburgh that lives on the beach in California. I'm not an investigator or an authority figure. I would never make a penny off of you. I promise you that. I hate those people that do that. In fact, ask around. But yeah, I'm sure that you got a lot of support, but you got one more in me, and you knew that already. Hey, Landry. Let's see. Grain says, remember when B. Tim called the police on the opossum? No, I don't remember that. I do remember when he took off work to go celebrate PHP going to jail. And guess what? She didn't go to jail. How pathetic are you, B. Tim? I'll answer that. Very fucking pathetic. You're a fucking impotent little man-child sitting over there protecting a fucking terrible mother, grifter, and fucking purple-footed clubfoot hog. That's what you're doing. Oh, shit. That's the aggression that people don't like. I don't give a fuck. All right. Kim says, possums that used to live in the wetland behind us to eat my cats, I swear. Well, I don't know. Like I said, they're opportunity eaters. I don't think... Maybe if your cat had already passed, it might be a snack, but I don't think possum, they're not much of fighters. Look at them. I mean, have you ever heard a possum fight? Nah, that's for a reason. It's because they don't really move very quick. What did Grain say? Everyone's saying Grain? Oh, yeah, and I haven't seen that video of B. Tim calling the police. I would love to see that. All right, I can't keep up in chat. You guys are too much. Woman's Warrior, let's see, sandwich. But the foot is fair game, LOL. Laughing my fucking ass off. Absolutely. I mean, as much shit as she talks. Listen, you'll never catch me putting a video of someone's queen fupa up in a video poking fun at it, unless they are fucking doing it to a lot of people. I mean, that's just a fact. People think I'm mean. No. I 100% I am pro knocking a bully the fuck around. There's only one way to deal with a bully. You bully them. And I don't care what anyone says. I'm a 47-year-old man. I've dealt with way tougher people than this fucking crackhead. I don't know what she's thinking. But it's not my concern. My concern is her grifting, missing children. My concern is her inserting herself into traumatic current cases for money. And then all the other stuff just came later about her saying that I was SA'd as a child, talking about all kinds of strange shit, robocalling my family, offering them thousands of dollars for my location. All of that is criminal. And she knows it. That's why she has to act like a fucking crazy person, because she knows she's already done. It's basically like watching the last nerves twitching on an animal that's passing away. That's what she does. And Rowena, you nasty whore, why don't you shut the fuck up? Seriously. Nobody wants to know where you live. Fuck, man. Actually, what everybody wants is for you to go away so we can forget about you. Rowena. Fucking you talk about getting high on gummy bears like a fucking middle grader. You know that? A middle schooler. Like a fucking a freshman in college. But you probably didn't go to college because you run around telling everybody that you were a nurse and nobody believes you. No fucking nurse lives their life like that. You heard of the Hippocratic Oath, haven't you? Do no harm, you fuck. You're not a nurse. You never were. If you were, fucking prove it. How about that? It's so weird how barbecue and Clue both back yard breed. It's disgusting what they put their poor dog. Yeah, see, I'm not too familiar with that, but I keep hearing that now. Actually, Jonesy showed a picture of her puppy the other day, and somebody messaged me. He's like, "Oh no, she's not breeding dogs, is she?" No, I think that's just her pets had a baby. I mean, yeah, we love fucking pets around here. I'm more partial to dogs, although I love cats as well. Cats seem to like me more. But what do you care about that? Let's see. I'm scanning down. I am still 10 minutes behind in chat. Oh, there's Emmy driving. I'll be home listening. Driving home, so I will be listening. What's up, headstones and headlines? Emmy's channel is blowing up. Oh, the Hive is like, all Sinner does is destroy channels. That's simply not true. Pay attention. Pay attention. I mean, I take pride in sharing everyone's link. If there's anyone in my chat that wants to grow their channel, you let me know, and I will share your link, and I will urge all of my people to watch you. If you haven't noticed, crackhead, that's something you don't do. You don't share people's links. You use everyone else's hard work. You've never created anything. You use everyone's work, and you never share a link. That's how pathetic you are. See, you and I aren't the same, Rebecca. You know why? Because when I say I'm going to do something, I do it. When I make a claim, I show the receipts, true, real receipts. When I say I'm going to do something, I do it. When I speak on something, I stand on it. You do not. You're a weak, scared person. Con man. Nothing more. You're just a con man. You're not. You grifted this community telling everyone you were a single mom for 2 years and they sent you $250,000. You weren't a single mom. You were a married woman with a man with a union job. You were supplementing his salary with your grifting. You fucking scumbags are balling over there. Meanwhile, you're leaving bruises upon your child's neck and sitting in your own stink getting high all day. That's who you are, dear. Now, you want to convince the world that I'm a worse person than you? Good fucking luck. Everyone knows I'm not. You're pathetic. You're below me. And I'm going to sue the living shit out of you for the defaming you've done to me on my own schedule. See how that works? You don't jump and tell me what to do, ever. Yesterday, she's like, go to your police department, pick up your paper. I would never do anything for you. Ever. All right, I'm sorry about the chat, guys. Let's see. Oh, somebody, what did I miss? Who did it? Rachel W. gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Rachel, so much. If you received a gifted membership, please thank Rachel. In the Dex, Pink Dagger, Retha Bell, Mary, Mari, Mari, Sufficient Envy 84. All right. I don't recognize any of those names right off the top of my head. Actually, I recognize Retha Bell. Welcome. Welcome to the Lemon Grove. Let me play you something for the generosity. Oh, I saw my talk bubble bounce all crazy with the fucking power tools going off over there. My bad, guys. I can only work with what I got. Let's see, videos. What do I got in storage? Welcome to the Lemon Grove.
Welcome to the Lemon Grove.
Getting
お
big
買い上
and
げあ
getting
りがとう
bigger.
ございます。
Oh, just for the record too, that's not some weird subliminal shit. That was I lived in Japan for a year, so I'm very partial to the Japanese culture. So I just threw that in there. It says thank you for your purchase. It's nothing too nefarious. I've had people email me that thinking it's a subliminal message. Nah, it's not what it is. It's weird to say that, but okay. Let's see. Yes, show says some love. He knows how I feel about this shit. He knows he's welcome here as well. What's up, Cheese? Hope you're doing well, dude. Oh, Rebecca, that fucking receipt that you put on your community wall was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. Like, nobody believes you. You know that? I mean, even the people in your own chat think you're fucking. What a clear sign of losing control of the narrative. You lost, piggy. They were little rodents. I gave them baths and saw one sucking his thumb sleeping. They got cute pretty quick, but I was ecstatic to give them a better home. I missed the beginning of that. Yeah, you'll find seclusion, or you'll find most of the people in my chat are very firm pet owners and pet lovers. I mean, I could probably just go live and show cute pets for 3 hours and have more success than talking about the other animal, the mother of the year over there. But I am going to pivot away from this sloppy bitch here before too long. Like I said, I'm lining up. I don't know how much of you guys are into art, but maybe you guys will be into art. Watching a live stream of some guy that talks like a fucking drunken sailor reviewing some of the most expensive and priceless art that man ever created down at the Getty Museum. I thought that would be fun. We can find statues of people that look like YouTubers and laugh. And of course, Troll mentioned the car show. This is car show. The car show calendar is rocking here in California. So go up the coast, car shows. Go down the coast, car shows. Stay right where I am on the coast, car shows. The car culture out here is fucking amazing. Seth probably knows. He's lived out here. I mean, it's the perfect place to maintain a car. There's no salt on the roads. There's no snow. There's no ice. So these fucking old rich dudes keep these cars worth as much as a plane in their garage. They bring them out for, just the car shows. Some of those guys have won first prize like 7-8 years in a row for those Mustangs. What is it, 66.5 Mustang? Technically, it's a 67. There was no 66 model, but it came out in June. Let's see. East Coast Beauty, thanks for being here. Holly S is in the house. Yeah, go sub up to make sure you're subscribed to Seth. His most recent live streams are just go listen to them. I mean, if you got a heart in your chest, stop all this arguing with fucking grifters. Like, we don't have to keep fighting with them. We could just do what's right. Support the parents of a missing child always. Well, I mean, why do I have to tell you guys this? Like, this isn't my gig. I'm not an advocate. How am I becoming more of an advocate for people than the people that are making fucking $250,000 off of it? It's crazy. I would actually feel guilty if I was making a living off of grossly misrepresenting the facts and the situation of a missing child. These people have no fucking conscience whatsoever. And then they go and they get the parents worked up to say something crazy, and then they exploit what the parents said. That's what they do, man. That's what they do. It's not cute. It's not pretty. I'm fucking over it. I don't watch it. I report it. I shit on it every chance I get. Anybody that's like, hey, did you see this? I'm like, don't watch that. They're not good people. Their intentions aren't good. And I used to give all kinds of examples and show screenshots. Now I just say how I feel, believe me or not. It's of no consequence. Oh, yes. And actually, everybody sub up to Daniel Robinson as well. Daniel Robinson is a fucking rock star, as much as he can be. He's actually, was it Congress? He ran for Congress in order to get laws changed. His situation, I'm not sure how familiar it was, but his son was a geologist student, or no, not student. He was employed as a geologist out in the desert. There's just really bad circumstances behind the situation. His car was found. Like I said, I don't cover these cases, but I'm just giving you a quick rundown. None of the information from the local authorities match up with the facts of the matter. The car was obviously moved. It's just, there's a whole lot to it. If you're not familiar with it, it's the missing man's name is Daniel Robinson, and his father's name is David Robinson. One of the, incredibly well-spoken. He's a veteran as well. I mean, I would urge, I'm going to leave it at this about that subject. If you actually do care, use discretion as to what chat you're in and what you're saying. If you have this crazy fucking theory, you don't necessarily have to share it with someone. You don't have to make it a talking point on your panel. I mean, you can't talk about something and work it up and work it up and work it up and be like, oh, but we don't think that happened. Well, you already put that idea out there. So you're manipulating masses of people. Sometimes these channels have 23,000 people. It's got to come to an end. I mean, YouTube needs to get this shit together. I don't even think there's a debate about what I'm saying. It's just true. Ooh, that. Enjoy the simple things in life. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. It says, congratulations on 100. Don't chat much. Always supporting live or replay. I prefer truth. Lies hurt more than truth. Amen. Amen. Just rip it off and just rip the Band-Aid off. That's how I feel about it. Just fucking tell me the truth. I prefer down to earth peeps. I hate Bonder. I either like you or I don't. Ready to ride to 200. Waka waka. Thank you so much. That's very sweet of you to say. I'm not going anywhere. Sandwich was 8 in 89. Hey, I'm not catfishing my age. I've said exactly how old I was from the beginning. I wouldn't go back if I could. Weekly STD testing, not STD testing. They were testing us for the herb. Because as it turns out, you troop down to Revolution Avenue right there, the main drag in Tijuana, Mexico. The vendors don't really ask if you're in the military before they try to sell you a joint. So you get a drunk sergeant down there that used to smoke before he joined the Marines might just go ahead and take a puff and then fucking freak out in the morning. I've seen it happen. I've seen people go and tell on themselves. Thankfully, they were shown grace for telling on themselves. But that'd get you kicked right out. Nobody wants that. I also had a roommate. This is a whole completely different subject. I had a roommate that was arrested on the 4th of July for smuggling people from Mexico in the trunk of his car. I think he's still in prison. His name was Julian. I'm not going to give his last name, but holy shit. My goodness. Listen how stupid he was. From what I understand, the story I got, he was getting paid half the money when he picked the people up and half the money when he dropped them off in Los Angeles, a few-hour drive. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. He belongs in prison. But listen, there is a slim sliver of comedy in this. He was arrested on the 4th of July. Do you have any idea? Half of San Diego on the morning of 4th of July is driving back from Tijuana, Mexico with fireworks in their trunk, because you can get crazy fireworks right across the border. If you live in San Diego, it's a 2-hour round trip. So thank God he was so stupid and got busted. You would have never known. He was a real quiet guy, stuck to himself. I can't even tell you where he's from. I think New York. So there's weirdos everywhere. But man, on the 4th of July, he must have been sitting in his car looking ahead at the traffic thinking, oh man, what a fucking idiot. Queen Moomin says, if they're going to move on, they could at least show Sebastian's flyers at the start of their show. They've made enough money off him. It truly makes me angry inside. In a way it's not an anger that I'm equipped to deal with. It actually makes me physically angry. I haven't covered the case myself because I didn't see how I can do good. That's the God honest truth. I just didn't want to join the circus. I've been following closely the whole time. Everybody has their theories. What we do know for sure is that Seth Rogers had nothing to do with his child going missing. And anyone who runs that narrative can eat a fat bag of dicks. That's exactly how I feel about it. Queen is coming for you. I hate to break it to you, but she's not really a queen. She's an abusive chunk of flesh that lives in a trap house. A trap house that was handed down to her, as a matter of fact. So fuck, man. Look, I wish all of us get handed down houses, but it's just a clear indication. If you get a free house, maybe do something. What an advantage you have. You already own a house and you didn't have to do anything for it. What an advantage. Did you take advantage of that? Nope. You made it a trap house. Shame on you. Whoever raised you is probably embarrassed in heaven. Sorry, I can't respond to each of you while driving. Yeah, Cheese says hello to everyone. All right, I just got to move ahead, guys. If I missed anything, I'm sorry. I'm falling far behind here. I'm going to pull up Jones and let's have a look and see what she had to fucking say. I hope she's okay with that. I did ask her. Sandwiches, my dad owned a 64 Super Sport Impala. Ooh, that's a serious car. Not very long ago, had the opportunity to drive a 1969 GTO Judge. I didn't get to air it out, but I got to drive it around the block a couple of times. It's like, it's so much fun. It just burning gasoline. I mean, there's nothing more American than that car. Just My Girl says, one of my Weems brought into the house a baby possum alive at 1 a.m. Oh my God. Fun times to find him when I woke up. That's fucking awesome. Who's Amy Lynn's in the house? Thank you so much for being here. I want a 1969 vet. For me, it's a 1967 anything, really anything. The car, one of the houses that Rebecca Turner showed on her live stream was a house in Santa Barbara that, another house that I rented there. It was after the apartment. Isla Vista is like sort of set outside of Santa Barbara. It's primarily just a college campus and one big fucking dormitory. I mean, it's professors and students who live there. Think Moscow, Idaho. I mean, for lack of a better example. But Santa Barbara is just like, what Santa Barbara. People have heard of that. It's that's where the city is. I think it's a 4-mile barrier between the two of them. But it's essentially like the college suburb of Santa Barbara. But anyways, Rebecca over there posted a house of, again, one of my favorite houses. This was one of the nicest houses I've lived in. It's a $2 million house. It sits right next to Oak Park by the Santa Barbara Hospital. She showed that house. Again, putting those people in danger. She showed the house and said a predator lives there. I mean, that's a crime. I mean, her crimes are stacking up so crazy. So I had to call my buddy who is the Santa Barbara Police Department and say, hey, this is what's happening. He's like, oh, shit. So now everyone knows who you are, Rebecca. Your own police, the police in Santa Barbara, my police here in Pismo Beach. You're a disaster, dude. Anyways, I said all of that to tell you that when I lived in that house and when she posted that photo, I went on Google and I went back because, I can go back and it wouldn't go back far enough to show one of my favorite cars that I've ever owned. It was a 1964 American Rambler 220. No, such a cool car that the car company doesn't even exist anymore. American. You could fix everything under the hood of that car with one screwdriver and one wrench. That's how cool it was. It barely got me to the beach and back to the house when I went surfing in the morning. I'll show you what it looks like. American Rambler. It wasn't the best car in the world, but it got me there. It went better downhill than it did uphill, as you can imagine. Let me see. Images. Mine was white, the most basic one you could get. Let's see, bing bong. There it is. That's my little bucket. I'm going to reject all those cookies. I hate that shit. And this is almost exactly what my car looked like. Almost freaking exactly. It's crazy. It might even be it for all I know. Let's see. I bought it for $450 and I sold it for $2,000. It was a fucking win. Didn't even start when I sold it. There it is. Look at that beautiful thing. American. God, I love this country. But yeah, full bench seats, old-timey steering wheel. It sounded like a fucking lawnmower when it ran, but I love that car. But again, Rebecca, thanks for reminding me of a cool time in my life. Like, I noticed that you're not reminding anyone of cool times in your life. I know why. I know why. It's pretty sad. You know, if you weren't such a fucking piece of shit, I would actually feel bad for you. But it's impossible with what you say about me. All right. Enough of that. I'm going to pull up Spudler's community post so we can have a look-see. And if you're not subscribed to Spudler, just do it. I mean, there is no harm to having a million subscriptions. I mean, if you know, just subscribe to. I try to subscribe. What I do when someone subs to me and I see it, I go to their page, I look and see if they have any content. If they have any content, even community post, I then subscribe. If there's nothing there, then it's obvious that they're just using their channel as a viewer. And, you know, but if you are trying to build your channel, let me know. I'll make a community post and I'll shout you out. I don't have a lot of juice here. You guys know that. I'm not, you know, my ego isn't out of control. Like some people email me and tell me, I know I'm a small fry. I'm a small YouTuber, but I'm a big person. That's what I'll say about that. I might be new on YouTube, but I'm not new to Earth. So people get it fucked up. Let's see here. Pulling up Spudler. Give me a sec. And then if you want to, I want to look at a little bit of Jones, and we won't watch the whole thing, obviously. Show her some love. Send her some traffic if I can. Here's Spudler's post. Let me pull this up for you. Bing bong. I'm trying to stop saying I'm going to pull this up for you because I notice that it annoys me when other people say it. You don't need to know. You don't need me to say that if I'm doing it, right? I'm trying to get better at this. Let's see. Spudler. Tales from Newgate is a series of stories. Oh, let's see what that's. I never read this. Tales from Newgate is a series of stories about those held in Newgate prison awaiting execution at Tyburn, London in the 1700s. This is a historical true crime channel that links to the true crime community. And then there's her stuff. Proud citizen of the UK. There's her URL, and yeah, you can go. It looks like she's got a public email there too if you want to reach out to her. She is just a good person. I mean, I don't know what else I can say about it. And there's a dog's butthole. Let's see. There seems to be a strange obsession by some in these buttholes of other creators. So I thought I would give them something to talk about. Oh, that's pretty good. Should we look at the comments? See what's cooking here. There's my comment. Laugh, lemon, love. I don't even like my own comment. Shoot. Jonesy says, oh my God. B. Kaser says, Spudler, oh my God. Emmy's in there. Look at every single person commenting on there is a good person that I would vouch for with my name. This is fucking awesome. Let's see. Soup. Crazy Chicken Lady. I'm not sure exactly who she is, but she's with it. Hope you're doing good. Evil Queen Yaya. I miss Evil Queen Yaya. She used to be around a lot. I hope she's okay. Whose dog did you violate? And of course, Grain. So yeah, there's that. Great post. Fucking hilarious. Yeah, and sometimes, brother, you know just as well as me, like if you don't have a sense of humor, you're gonna crumble in this drama place for sure. Stop sharing that. And what do you say? We look at some Jonesin, huh? I want to. I missed it. I'm going to watch it anyways. I might as well watch a few minutes with you. I do want to give a shout out to Josh at the Lab and the Lab After Dark. If you're not subbed to him, please do. I have never turned a show on and thought to myself, I didn't enjoy that. Every single time I watch it, it's good. He doesn't waste your fucking time dragging on and on and on like so many people do. Shit, even I've been doing that recently, but he doesn't do that. He gets in, bang, bang. All right, thanks for being here, guys. He always has great tunes, great graphics. Shout out, Josh. Let me see here. Oh, I got too far. I'm pulling up Jonesin, just so you know. Of course, I just said that. I scroll down my membership or subscriptions and I see in their own words, and I can only wonder what the fuck is going on within their own words. Have they just given up? It's a bummer, dude. They were so effective, and I don't know if they realized it. All right, she has a fucking great intro, but it's like long, so we're gonna book it through it here. Chroma locales. I love it. I love it. What's up, Opal Sisk? I'm sorry if I didn't say hello to you. I can't see the chat from inside of YouTube at the moment. Let's see. Hold on. We're going to get past the intro here. Southern Sass in the house. Patricia Burns, Opal Sisk.
Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Happy hump day. Hump day.
She just started using OBS and her sound's been a little low. If it is, I'll turn my mic down a little bit so I'm not screaming whenever she's not talking. If you want to turn it up a little bit.
God, this is the last week of school, so we just got a couple of more days, y'all. Just a couple of more days.
Actually, it sounds better than yesterday. I think she cranked up her volume a little bit. Cool.
Hello, Zero Jules. Listen, if y'all are not
Zero, come back.
She puts great clips out, but she especially be sharing little hedgehog pictures, and they are so stinking cute. Hey, Summy. Hey, eavesdropper. Hello, hello. Stephanie. Hey, girl. Poop lover. Well, here I am. Oh, y'all, I'm so glad it's Wednesday.
Hey, Truth Seeker.
I'm so glad. Halfway through. What y'all been doing?
She did smother. She got a handle on OBS really quickly. I looked into it, and it turns out I don't own a computer. I got this fucking this cheapo Chromebook for a few $100 with my first YouTube paycheck, and I thought it would do everything I need. Turns out I don't know anything about technology. This is not a laptop. This is a Chromebook, but it allows me to go live, and that's all I needed it for. But in order to upgrade to the OBS situation, I'm gonna have to. I think I'm just gonna build a simple desktop. It's not that expensive, actually. But yeah, I'm jealous of the OBS. It seems like everyone's nationally progressing to the OBS, and I'm over here in the Stone Ages with Restream.
What's been going on? Good morning, Kathy. Those hedgies are so cute. Seriously. I'm breaking out. It's fucking awesome.
Wait, did you say Clue went on there? She went on to Jones's? Damn, I wish I hadn't slept in. I stayed up too late. You know what I do? I write handwritten letters to my friends and I mail them out. I know nobody else does that anymore, but I even got myself a little wax kit so I can put a seal on the envelope. I sent out letters to my friends that I was in the military with and a couple of their families that are still missing the passing of their kids. Friends of mine that are no longer with us. But it's one of my favorite things to do. And like if I'm writing a letter to somebody that's older than 65 years old, I write that shit in my best cursive because they earned it. I hope you understand that.
Awful.
Oh, I got you, Kim. I got you.
I meant to address something the other day when I was live.
My phone would have fucking blown up if she went on Jones's panel.
And I totally forgot. So I figured because I was listening to a live stream today, and
this is Jonesin.
I heard Brittany J mention me, and what she was talking about kind of refers to what I wanted to speak on the other day. So I said, "Hey, Lacey." So I said, "Well, I'll just, let's go live and clown Cluminati." I mean, I was listening to this live, and it's crazy thinking somebody can be so obtuse as to not think, like, so obtuse as to say things about somebody but the same goes for them. I don't know. I guess we all do it at some point or another, but hey, Dawn Marie, good morning.
I'm going to skip ahead a little bit.
I guess we all do it and it says clue. You can bring what BJ, Center, and Joneson were saying about your daughter and X to the feds' attention, especially since they prosecute.
Well, please do. Please do. If you want the contacts with the feds that I've been using, I'd be happy to give it to Clue, you little piggy. I never spoke on her daughter. In fact, the only people that have spoken on her daughter is her herself, Rebecca Turner, and what was it, Smiley back in 1994 did a fucking whole live stream about it. So whoever is stitching with with too much medication in their blood can eat a bag of fat dicks. Go contact the feds, you crazy fuck. I truly wish one of these people would go to the authorities because they're already waiting for them.
Prosecuted the ex. Well, I can't say this for you, Stitching, but I'm sure Clue's smart enough to realize and to know not to take people to the feds that had nothing to do with it. Like, I don't even know what you're talking about. And that's what I said in my response. I said, what the fuck are you talking about? It must be the dementia.
Okay, so just to give some context here, I pointed out that Clue's husband is a demon who was not only assaulted a child in the most inappropriate way, but then months, maybe a year later, he was then arrested for having thousands, collecting, editing, buying, selling, trading images of children in compromised states as young as 18 months old. That's the kind of people that Cluminati rolled with. Now, the debate is, did she turn him in? She's like, I turned him in. I turned him in. We don't believe you. The reason we don't believe you is because the timeline that you present, the lack of timeline that you're giving is it. Look, it's pretty obvious to me that you're a terrible person. That's my humble opinion about you. I think you're shit. It's terrible what happened to anyone in your family, but it seems like, you're part of the fucking problem. And that's how I feel about it. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. You hear how this woman talks in one of her live streams, and then you find out who her ex-husband is, and it kind of adds up to me. And it creeps me the fuck out that this woman is out looking for children. So, I mean, that's my official opinion. We'll find out. We'll find out exactly who turned the man in. It's just a matter of doing research. It's really that simple. But Clue, I'll talk directly to you. If you think for some strange, goofy, fucking fat reason that I pointed your husband out had anything to do with his victims, you're sadly mistaken and just as stupid as I thought you were. If there's a predator, even through the grapevine connected to this community, I'm going to find him and I'm going to point him out. Just like I did Robert Svetson, the fucking demon that you were married to. And I don't believe that you turned him in. And I don't give a fuck how you feel about that. I told you don't want to smoke, and your little pot-belly girlfriend doesn't want to smoke either. How do you sleep at night in another woman's bed?
I'm sorry, but you have to stop this shit. And what I mean by you have to stop this shit is Stitching cannot let shit go. She cannot let shit go. I've never spoke on Clue's daughter.
Nor have I.
Jesus Christ. Even when I'm not around and things settle down, your fool ass still can't
Headstones.
your toxic bullshit. Don't put that shit on me. And I mean it. Right here in your comment can bring what BJ Center and Joneson were saying about your daughter. Joneson ain't never said nothing about her daughter. Joneson's never even covered the...
I'm surprised that I even have to say this, but if you hear something that sounds crazy, like Sinner was talking about a child victim in a negative way, and QB says dragging them, when you hear something like that, just know that's a lie if the live stream that you're watching doesn't have a screenshot or evidence of that. That ashtray mouth pig over there just says whatever she wants, and her awkward little following just says, they are nothing more than a glorified county fair hot dog eating contestant panel, gobbling on fat tube meat. They ain't shit. A bunch of broken ass fake nurses crunching on pain pills all day long. It's fucking despicable. Trooper's mom in the house says, Preach Center, Clue's absolutely nothing in Hendersonville. She needs to sit down. Clue, you do not own my town, biatch. Oh shit, we got a local up in the chat. I think I knew that already of you, Trooper's mom. Yeah, I mean, your neighbors don't respect you. We don't respect you on YouTube. You know, the woman's bed who you sleep in at night, she probably doesn't respect you. You know who probably does respect you, though? Robert Svetson. Why is your mother still friends with him on Facebook? That's weird, girl. Also, why the fuck is his Facebook profile photograph your wedding photo with him? That's a fact. That's fucking sick, dude. Do you understand why I don't trust her and why I think she's a sick fuck pig like the rest of them? Mm-hmm. I tell you what, my mother wouldn't be friends with Robert Svetson. That's for sure.
Ex-pedophile discussion. So, Stitchin', I'm going to need you to come correct and get yourself together, girl. That shit pissed me off. It did, because it was like, what are you... You putting something on me I ain't never had nothing to do with.
I wanted to tell you guys, it's off topic of this, but to the content creators out there that are trying to save money, I realized something, and I repeated this. I said this last night, so I've already said this, but I just want to let you content creators out there know, or channel owners know, that you know how there's a $100 pay threshold. Many of you may not know this, but if you have a monetized channel and you only get $97 worth of super chats in 1 month, and you don't hit $100, then YouTube won't pay you. They don't keep it or anything. They just wait until you make $100, and then they'll cut the check at that point. Or actually, I've never had that circumstance, but I'm not sure if they cut the check once you hit the threshold, or I think it goes on to the following month's pay, which is the 21st of month. They say between the 21st and 26th, but we always get paid on. I've always been paid on the 21st. What I did, and what I would recommend those of you who don't use your money that you make on YouTube to sustain your life with groceries and taking care of your kids, if it's just a hobby, a side gig, you can go in your settings and crank that $100 threshold into up to whatever you want. So I set a goal on my threshold. I won't be paid until I reach $3,000. That may take till Christmas with how little my channel was, with what I make. But it stays 100. It stays until 100. Okay. But do they cut the check? Say if you reach 100 on the 5th of the month, do they cut the check on the 5th, or does it go to? Do they just add that amount to your check on the next normal payday? I don't know for sure. But in any case, my point is, I want to spend that money on Boise, specifically for Airbnb or a temporary apartment rental or something like that. I'm so bad with money that when I discovered this setting, I was so happy, because although it wasn't paid today, when I am paid, it'll be a much more substantial amount of money. Yeah, I didn't know you could do that either, Emmy. I just learned it yesterday. You know me, I nerd out on the analytics and the settings. You don't even pay attention? Well, it's because QB continuously shits on your channel. She says everybody goes so up to Emmy. She's maybe one of the best people here. I mean, I don't say that lightly.
Oh, I love OBS now. Dawn Marie is super easy once you get into it. I haven't, Zero Jules. I don't speak on the X. I don't speak.
Yeah, there's a creator named Smiley. I'm not very familiar with her, but she did a whole live stream about it. That's still up over a year before I even knew who Clue was. So their fucking narrative is garbage. Trooper's mom says she's blaming Brittany for the information on her ex being released. Listen, there is no protection for the devil in a community of people that are advocates for missing children and victims of various crimes. That's a big no. I'm telling you, Clue, Robert is not going to be afforded any fucking protection. Anybody that has anything that even faintly strikes me as protecting a pedo, you become my natural enemy. And no, Rebecca, don't get yourself all horny over there. It's not because I was hurt as a kid. You and your sick jailhouse fantasies. fucking pig. It's because I give a fuck about people. And I know quite well that the children of today are the people that are going to be making sure that I'm taken care of whenever I can't take care of myself as a senior citizen. And it fucking terrifies me that there are people like Rebecca and her spawns out here in the world already making videos of each other and having the police called. The fucking apple in the tree theory is not a theory. Sorry for the dog barking, guys.
On her daughter. The only thing I remember ever saying about her daughter
Kim.
was when I was trying to clarify, because Queen was going live and saying that Center shared a picture of Clue's daughter, and I was just trying to clarify that wasn't Clue's daughter, it was Clue.
Yeah, it was Clue.
But that's it. I've never went in, hey, Amethyst. I've never went into that situation. It's not my.
And I was muted. I'm an asshole. I'm so sorry. What I was saying is, whenever I use the same photo in a I'm sorry, guys. I use his husband, Robert Svetson. That's SV Edson. QB went live without even talking to Lughead over here and saying, "Is you the Clue's daughter?" Blah blah blah. This narrative that she made up about me going after children is over 9 months old. It's dusty. The fact is, I would never hurt a child, ever. I think it's all of our duty to protect children. But guess who would hurt a child? Rebecca would. You know how I know that? Because I showed everyone the fucking police report. Now they sit over there and they're more upset about how I got that police report than what's in the police report. Listen, if you're sitting over there at the Hive and you're more concerned about how I got the fucking information than what it's telling you, then there's no conversation. There simply is no conversation. You're not on my level. You're not ready to talk to a grown-up. Go have another pain pill gummy and shut the fuck up. Jeez, these dogs are nuts today over there. Anyways, here's Kim's post. Hopefully you guys can see that. Don't worry. I'm going to jump scare you with this bitch's face for sure. Stay triggered, Sue Minotti. I hear you threatened my life tonight. She, what? Tisk, tisk. With your repeat criminal record for doing that to people, well, and resisting officers to boot. Oh yeah, she fought the cop. I was arrested once and I fought the cop. I was so drunk. Yeah. But I see the difference between me and this fuck pig, Cluminati, is like when I sobered up, I felt bad and I went to the police department and waited for him to come on shift. And I fucking went in his office and talked to him and shook his hand and told him I was embarrassed. That's how I live my life. What do you think she did? Fucking fuck pig. Surely you must know better. You have the right one if you are missing county, but You have the right one if you're a missing colony, but I will give you this first and only grace. I know you're big triggered by someone on this platform that finally has access and knows the whole truth of the online fraud you've successfully sold so far. But girl, get it together. Maybe try not to break the law in TOS in your toddler fits. Oh wait, in your toddler fits if you have freedom, if you value freedom or your channel, or don't. You have the right one to hold you accountable right here. Bing bong. Oh, by the way, when did you get a divorce? When did you divorce that demon again? Stop threatening kids, jobs, lives, CPS calls, spouses, all the things. Glass, trustee owned houses, bitch. Trustee owned houses. She sleeps in her boyfriend's wife's bed. You guys, what is that? I wouldn't be able to sleep in another man's bed. No, sir. Wouldn't be able to do that. You'll catch my ass at the Motel 6. Fuck that. No fucking way. I'd rather live in a tent down by the river than fucking sleep in another man's bed. How do you even get rest? I know how. Medicate yourself. Ta-da! Vibes. That's funny. Oh my God, I just realized I wasn't sharing the right thing. Hold on a second. What the hell? Oh, no, I am. Okay, thanks for that info, Kim. So yeah, it's just a way to save cash, you know. I get every time I go live, I make about $20 in Cash App. So I mean, that's just give myself a cheeseburger, and then all the AdSense and super chats and stuff will just go. It's like it's like a savings plan with no interest, but it keeps my irresponsible ass off the money. She's big mad and big triggered. Yeah, so there she is, Ricky the fat turd, racist, stupid, no morals, just vulgar in every possible way. Absolute white trash, bottom feeding, fucking. I don't want to say redneck because there's so many good rednecks. She misrepresents the great people of the South. She has 5 different accents. She's been grifting all kinds of businesses in her name. Her ex-husband's the demon. I don't think she turned him in. That's my honest opinion. But we're going to find out. We're going to get that timeline solidified. And yeah, I'm not sure what else I could say about that. Great post, Kim. Fuck you, Clue. You don't want this smoke. I already told you. And I got some emails also off topic. I got some emails that I was mean to Kathy P yesterday during my live stream. No, I wasn't. What I did was express that we all care for her health. Nobody wants to see anyone get hurt or go through any physical harm. What I said is she's a fucking insane person to have a cardiac event, and her priority was to go up on QB's panel and talk shit on Brittany J and myself. Get your priorities together, Kathy P. That's what I said. You have a family that needs you. Why don't you go fucking rest up and take care of yourself? That's what I said. Of course I don't wish her harm. What the fuck do people think? I just think it's insane to misappropriate your fucking priorities so horribly that you're up there with labored breathing, getting worked up about drama when you just got from the hospital. Like, come on, man. Why isn't your husband told you that? Hey, honey, maybe you shouldn't today. The fuck are you doing, lady? A redneck that rednecks think is a redneck. Exactly. She doesn't get invited to the trailer park barbecues because she's below that. Make that make sense. Exactly, Sinner. Yeah, all right, let's get back in the Jonesy because Emmy's going live here today. 1, 2, 3, 4 in about 40 minutes. So I'll be done by then. Let's see. There we go. Bing bong.
About Center because he put it out after she talked about it. Yeah, I was even in his chat like the next day when he was trying to correct that it wasn't Clue's daughter's picture. It was a picture of Clue.
And Kim, I'll send you that link as soon as I'm done here today so you can see that video for yourself. I mean, I admit that it's pretty fucking edgy, but there are no children in it. There are no children named at all. The only implication or the only thing that's hinted at there is that Clue, in fact, didn't turn her pedo husband in like she said. The timeline doesn't match up. So we'll get to that.
I remember that. Remy says, I like some of the locales, but none of them are exploiting kids, so that's a win. I know, right? Sad the bar is that low.
True
You're
story.
absolutely right.
True.
Nobody yet that I know of. No madness. I mean, Beans. Beans is the second permanent host for now. But they just moved her from Cafe to Milkers. Audio output. Never heard of her. All right. She hasn't said nothing. You just replying to her. Okay, I got you. I see. Good morning, Mike.
I do apologize. I didn't watch this, so I don't have any timestamps, so it's a little wonky, but bear with me. I see the chat's buzzing, so keep the great conversations going. Everyone loved this, so we'll find some gems for sure.
Yeah. Who was that? No madness. QB and Clue. Who's QB? Who is that? They got a channel? Yeah, no.
Well, there's also a little gem at that beginning of that video. You know what? I'm just gonna show you the video. That's what I'll do. I'll play it right fucking now. She can kiss my white ass, or is it white? I don't know. Is it a gay white ass? I don't know. So many theories out there. I'm mysterious, guys. Look out. You finally broke it 150. Nice. Fuck it. Let's get some controversy here. We'll play the video. Let me pull it up. Because fuck her. That's my official opinion. Let's see, what am I sharing? I'm sharing Jones in. I'm going to go here. My videos. Give me a second, because it's a long time ago. I got to dig down to see where the fuck it is. It's funny how this video and my conversation about her ex-husband, they're presenting like it's new. It was like half a year ago. Like, why are you revisiting that? Because you want to make yourself a victim there, Piggy? That ain't gonna work. We're all way too intelligent for that kind of, I don't know, Hendersonville shuffle that you're trying to pull over there. Let's see here. It is fucking way back. Like I said, I did 100 lives and a lot of fucking videos. So let's see. Bear with me. Next page, please. Rejointer. Let's see. Fallout. Sorry for the wait, guys. Let's see. All this. Gotta go more. Damn, I made a lot of videos. I'm going to bind, and I don't know if anybody wants it, but I'm only gonna have them produced at 5 at a time. But I'm producing. I'm getting printed and bound the first 100 thumbnails for my channel, and that's going to be my merch store when it unrolls in a couple of weeks. I got some really cool gear coming up for sale. I'm doing everything in small batches because I don't want to get stuck with a bunch of stock. I'm hoping I can do it through Amazon because everyone trusts Amazon. That way I don't have to fuck with your address. There's no conspiracies. But give me a second. I'm still looking. Fuck, it was such a long time ago. I don't even remember what it was called. Oh, no, it wasn't alive. No wonder, asshole. I'm looking at the wrong place. Dude, sorry. Give me a second. Man, there's so much. There it is. Bing bong. I'm tired of fucking hearing about this video. People saying that it's something that's not. No, it's not made for kids. Save. View on YouTube. And thanks for your generosity as far in the way of super chats and things. I use the song in this that's going to zap me in the way of. I use the Johnny Cash song, even though I thought maybe if I use an off-brand musician doing a Johnny Cash song, then they wouldn't hit me for the copyright. They did. They did anyways. And this video garnished 3.3 thousand views 7 months ago. And it says, is it bothersome to you that hashtag Cluminati was a racist? It gets worse. She should be involved in, should she be involved in missing children's cases? ? No, she should not. And to make money from it, y'all good with that? I'm not. Hashtag Tennessee, hashtag tragedy pimp. Let me share this. Stop sharing this. I've been wanting to do this and I've been going back and forth. I haven't run it by any of my friends, but I don't care. I'm a risk taker. This is specifically for you, Cletus, you little bitch. We don't trust your little floozy girlfriend. We trust her just as much as your wife trusts her. Waka waka, bitch. Let's see here. It's called Disturbing, and boy is it. Let's see. And the implication that I'm making here is that she in fact knew what was happening and did not turn the man in. We're going to find out for sure if that's the case. But that's what my gut tells me. My gut tells me that is because how fucking despicable of a human being that she is just in general. Her mouth, her body, her attitude, her movements, her living situation, her lies, her grifting. All of it paints a pretty clear picture for me. And here's that same photograph. And I can understand why they maybe misunderstood it. But hey, Pig B, why didn't you shoot Cluminati an email and be like, hey, was that your daughter? Even after she came up on your panel and was like, no, that was my mugshot, not my daughter. You still went on, well, he didn't use the picture, but he's exploiting it. No. She's the exploiter. Her ex-husband, exploiters. Me, whistleblower. I'll learn ya. Stick around and find out. Hashtag SAFO.
You know, I'm not any kind of behavioral expert or any expert in anything related to this, but when I just sit and make up.
So hold on a second. I'm an amateur. Let's see. Oh, it is up. It is up. Okay. You'll notice at the beginning, you've got old Cleto over here. Guess what Cletus is doing at the beginning of this? Good Lord, if he isn't accusing Katie Proudfoot of doing something inappropriate. How wild is this? Isn't that the team he's on? Huh. Interesting.
You know, I'm not any kind of behavioral expert or any expert in anything related to this, but when I just sit and make observations and comparisons to other situations, the first thing that went in my head when watching the mom was Madeline Soto's mom. And I see, you know, some behaviors there that make me go, is this something or is this normal? I don't know, but I do see some similarities.
One time in my life have I been wrong about someone. Actually, one time in my life I really ignored the, maybe negative kind of aura about that person, and I'll never do it again. But, I mean, you can ask him. I'm so good at calling people, it's ridiculous.
It's been wet with the midnight dew. I've been down on bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee. He spoke to me in a voice so sweet, I thought I heard the shuffle of the angels' feet. He called my name and my heart stood still when he said, John, go do my will. Go and tell that long-tongued liar, go and tell that midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter, tell him that God.
I'll pause it so you can read. What you're going to find here is no indication of me discussing a victim. At the time that I made this video, I had no idea who this man's victims were. In fact, at the time I made this video, I thought it was just photographs on his computer that he was charged with. And then I found out, oh dear, he actually had a physical charge for physically assaulting a child in the worst fucking possible way. I'm not, you know where I'm getting at. I hate the words. I hate the words. I hate this man. I hate your ex-husband, Clue. Do you understand? Because he hurt children. It's not something giggling. Ha ha ha. This motherfucker's going after Mikey. No, I am not. I'm whistleblowing that you're way too closely connected to the devil. And your mouth, the way you talk, doesn't help your case at all. You pig.
It's gonna cut him down. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. can run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down.
Who is this Illuminati person? Does anybody really know? Life in the Red Kim knows. She knows who she is. I'll learn you. How many victims? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm foiling everything. It's going to take a little time. It's all of our right to know where that monster sleeps at night. In fact, he's under supervision for the rest of his life. He doesn't get protected, Cletus. He doesn't get protected. Sorry, bud. Let's see. Life in the Red Kim says yes. And he was already on probation for the physical crimes that he committed against children. When he was pinched a year later for possession, trading of 200,000 CSAM images and videos of children ranging from the ages of 18 months to 11 years old. Think about that. So when did you guys break up again, Clue? Asking for all of us to care about children. You pig. I don't believe you. I don't have to believe you. Yeah. Stew on that for a second. This is the woman that hangs out over there with Rebecca, who is passing around videos of half-dressed children. Do you see a theme? Do you see a problem? Because Dave does. Yep, I've spoken myself in third person. I hate myself for it. But yep, I see it. Kim gets it. Ira sees it. We all see it, dude. We all see it. You shouldn't be out searching for children, Clue. You shouldn't. The reason I made this video too, full disclosure, I've said it before in case you or you're unaware or you heard a different narrative. The reason I made this video is because at the day I made this video, Clue was on our channel accusing Seth Rogers of being inappropriate to children. So I said, I hold my lemonade. And I made this video because she says, Seth is such and such because I'm such a good judge of character, I can tell you. Well, if you were such a good judge of character, what was wrong with your radar when you had the demon in your bed? It seems you don't have the radar that you're claiming you have. The accusations about Seth Rogers were absolutely insane and inaccurate, pig. But you know what? Funny that you be talking like that with the life that you live. Isn't it ironic? All right. Let's cool things off with a little more Jones. And I should have offered a trigger warning, but hey, we're all adults here. At least we're supposed to be. I'm going to get in the chat once I start this.
No, she didn't get it. He's thinking that he might have another show for her in the future. All right, let's get on to this locale of the Krama community.
I will say too, guys, if you want that video, I'm going to keep it private, but if you want it, hurry up and screen record it because Clue is punching lard right now. So if you want it, screen record it. I mean, they're going to strike the shit out of this live stream and I don't give a fuck. So are we competing? No, sorry, Rain. You could have sat next to me. And Sinner's the bad guy for saving kids. I mean, I'm not saving anyone, but I'll take the title whistleblower. You know, MK? Like, fuck. I mean, how does this make me anyone but someone that's disseminating vital information to a community that's supposed to be advocates for children? I don't give a fuck about anyone's opinion. I took that video down after going into Deet's channel, and they were just like, oh, it's kind of a rash video, and people misunderstand it. None of those people support my channel. None of those people support me. They're never here. They don't have anything nice to say about me. Joneson was the only one there that you know, I felt embarrassed that I misrepresent. I didn't clearly indicate what I was doing in the video. And it turns out it was just people imposing their ideas of what the fuck I should do onto me. So fuck all that noise. I'll be fiercely independent until the last nail is in my coffin.
don't know her. Who's QB? Does she got a channel? What does she do?
That's right, MK.
Never heard of her.
Let me
All
find
right.
out any of you people are hurting children,
Cross.
and you'll be my next video.
The cross and the tassel. See
Do
it?
you remember?
How
Hold
it
on. Pause
Hold
it.
on.
Do you remember the night when she said, I don't know why everything's so blurry?
Yeah.
It's
And
because
then,
you got a goddamn blur filter to get rid of everything in the background.
and then Trisha told us that there's a blur filter on StreamYard. I've never seen it,
No idea who that is.
but Trisha says there is absolutely one, which is crazy. I think people who use filters when they come on this internet cheat. There ain't no motherfucking filter here. If this is blurry ever, it's because it's dirty. And then fiance will come over here and clean it off.
Yeah, because it's too hard for you to take your own fucking hand and grab a tissue and clean it off. Okay.
I might have touched it doing shit like that, getting rid of a notification or something, but
Never heard
no,
of her.
that's stupid.
Me and you both, Kim. Me and you both.
And then it has the little key ring.
It's a he.
Oh yeah, look at the fucking blur right there.
That's what I'm saying.
What?
bitch.
It's a he. Okay. What does he cover? What does QB? Do y'all know what QB stands for? What does he cover?
And you want to talk about? I came on this motherfucker last night with no makeup on this face, no eye stuff, nothing. Came on here with no motherfucking makeup and not a damn single filter. You can see every zit on my face, bitch.
And still just as ugly.
You know you're ugly. That's your problem. You know you ugly.
Oh my God, her voice makes my penis want to crawl inside of my body and hide. I mean, it's it's like the exact opposite of Viagra. It's like my body, anything that could be heard is like recoiling into my body cavity as far as it can go, just out of fear of that slop bitch. It's nuts, dude. Who's yelling at Green? Welcome in, Bama.
The key ring, and it's got a little hook right there. You see? There's a hook. You can like hook it on. And there's a key
Let me
ring.
look at something.
I've had these things for over a year, and they've just been in my crafting stuff. Wait a minute. And I thought maybe some of you ladies would like some of them.
Okay.
I don't know. They're
like
simple, but
everybody does.
I have like green and purple, different colors.
Look here, right here. I have to pay you no $6.
Hey, as fuck.
I know how to
Loud.
fucking shop now. You can't hide shit from me, bitch.
Hey, Gypsy, you're crazy, Britt. You're going to.
She trying to make people think she made them motherfuckers. They been in my craft stuff. What the
Wait.
fuck is they in your craft shit for?
Yeah, what are you?
They came
Are you?
pre-made.
Are you implying
Yeah, the blur is for the background only. Yeah.
you made those? Is that what you? Was that the implication there? They've
Hey,
been in my craft
Spudler.
stuff.
Yeah, that's what she's trying to. Let me make sure they come assembled. Hold on. Yeah, one piece code
MK.
that she just pointed out.
Raleigh.
And then it has crafting stuff. Your voice before you even get started. Maybe.
Carolina, and they look pert near the same.
And in
But we're all
fairness,
just
if you were to look at
What did she just say?
Oh, what a beautiful place.
Oh,
You live with where all the celebrities vacate at and get like vacation homes.
It's so much easier to, if you want to know what's going on in the trauma sector between Brittany J and the 20,000 creators going after her.
23,000.
Just a heads up. It's so much easier instead of having to go listen to Brittany J and then go listen to a whole nother live stream of whoever it is covering her, Jay, Clue. I don't even think.
Well, to be fair, MK, he lives in the shed and the shack out back. Same property though. You're right.
Granny covers her anymore. Trisha or whatever her name is. It's so much easier just to go to the one that's obsessing over her and listen, because you get both parts, because they're always replaying Britney. So you get to hear the stream Britney's doing, and then you get to hear their commentary on it. Just makes it easier. I don't go to Britney's channel.
Good point, Holly.
Samantha Joy.
you think she's confusing that with Hawaii? What?
I don't know.
Right, really?
Princess Gaga. Hello. She's
She
everybody.
is not that entertaining. Like how Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs Betty is more entertaining than this.
Blew up. Forget you.
Uh-oh.
Good morning,
Who did that?
Christy.
Princess Gaga, are you in here?
Everybody, Clue is live and it's fun over there.
Mm-hmm. Good morning.
She was reading it too.
What did she say about it? That's fucking funny.
Princess Gaga. Hello. She says everybody blew up. Forget you.
Princess Gaga. She said it was me.
Okay. Sorry, I missed a couple cash out or super chats. Maritza V, 9.99 super sticker with a little fox holding a heart. How cute! Thank you. Excuse me. And Holly S with the 4.99 super chat with the little lemon. Thank you so much. I like both of those. Thank you so much for your generosity, guys. And Bowser came through with the Cash App that just says, I'm going for a walk. If you don't know my relationship with Bowser and Bowser's Cash Apps, Bowser sends me Bowser has a scenario where I'm working my way through a video game and the buzzard was the final boss. As far as Bowser's concerned, I've already beat the game. Last night he came, left me a Cash App that said I've unplugged the console, and now he says I'm going for a walk. So I think he's over me talking about, or she's over me talking about the buzzard. I don't know. I would say Bowser, and I know you're in chat because I know who you are now. You listen to enough like CDs, like albums in the 90s. Remember, there's always a hidden track. If you just let that last song play for a long time, you know, Alanis Morissette did it, Green Day did it. It was a thing. I don't know if bands still do it. I don't know if bands still make albums, but it used to be a thing. So Bowser, stand by. There may be a hidden track at the end of this Rebecca Turner shit. We'll see. I appreciate your Cash Apps, and I fucking love the hypothetical situation you've created. It's brilliant.
You were wrong for that.
Oh, gotcha.
Now, I need to remind everybody why I'm reviewing this specific locale. And I need to remind you guys that it's because I'm scared of her. Terrified. And I need y'all to know that.
She clicked that shit and put it right up on the screen.
It was heading right there with it.
What's the matter? Was you just trying to give all 15 chatters some attention? Praying for a membership drop?
Maggie K, thank you for the super chat. I bet Clue can map New Zealand faster than BJ. I bet I can't.
He does, Lace.
No, we won't go that far.
That's not going to work over here. It's just not. It doesn't bother me either, so y'all are wasting your time, just so you know.
Yes, it does.
I can't believe, I cannot believe people, adults, grown adults.
See, there you go. It don't bother you, but here comes a rant.
Act like this. Grown adults, and oh my God. You need to get your girl, Cletus. You truly need to get your girl, because she's crossing boundaries and lines now that are borderline criminal. Absolutely borderline criminal. The threats that she's made to people, me, Yvette, is crossing, it's borderline criminal, and it's leaking over into that. YouTube should never lead. First of all, CPS should have never been called to my house. One.
What the fuck that got to do with me, bitch? I didn't call him. I regret not calling him, but I didn't call him.
Oh,
Next.
Really?
CPS should have never been called to my house. The fact that that's already...
You regret not calling them? Do you?
I do have to let you guys know that I'm going to end this at 1:30 in about 15 minutes. And I didn't set up a redirect, but Emmy's going live about stories of the tornadoes that ravaged the country through the night all day yesterday. Very important stuff. So I'm going to end mine probably at 1:29 and send everybody over there. But don't worry, I'll be back. We're just getting started. We're going to fully expose this fucking trough pig and her little potbelly girlfriend. And we're just getting started. I told them they didn't want to smoke, but they're still going to run their little fucking missing tooth mouths. So I told you didn't want to smoke. You said you did. So here comes the smoke.
You know the damage that if those kids don't need CPS involved, do you know the psychological damage that can do to children? I need some of y'all ignorant motherfuckers to get educated.
Already happened, and we still have this bullcrap going on, is absolutely, it's beyond anything I've ever seen. And people just, all of you people that are in those chats over there, you just sit there and you're like, yeah, she deserves it. She deserves more. Are you kidding me? Where's the proof of what I've done to deserve any of that? They keep saying that we dug on kids, that we looked their children up, with zero evidence to support that we did that.
Now, I don't know if they have. I don't know if they've dug on anybody's kids. I have no idea.
There she goes again. There she goes again. You see how she lumps everybody into her bullshit? They keep saying that we dug on.
Okay. I know they did. I know they did. I know for a fact that they did. I've got text messages and screenshots to prove that Clue and Cletus have been digging on everyone they can. So, like I said about the smoke.
Okay, so somebody in the locale Chroma crew dug on Brittany J's kids, I guess.
Kids. We.
Which, to be quite honest, I would consider BJ a locale as well. Some might consider me a locale. Maybe I am.
I don't think so.
Control me.
I don't think either one of them are.
Yeah, one of those kids with special needs. Imagine. Just think about that. Think about it for just a second. Step outside of your hatred and think about what kind of damage that could do.
Hey, Julie Westner. Hey, Diane. Hey, Michelle Johnson. House Music. Hello. Sam here. Hot mess. Hope you're well.
Oh, that's a good point you made there. Vicky, only borderline. Room to grow. That's true. That is true.
Kelsey, what's going on, Kelsey? Shirley Batista said not me. What's not you, babe? Oh, yeah. I get what y'all are saying. Let me just say hey to everybody before I start. Hey, Nana, Gypsy, Michelle, Steph, good to see you. Must have got lost. Roll them out.
Good Lord. This shouldn't take long. Jax, well, thank you for the super chat. Jax, random thought of the day, cinnamon Pop-Tarts toasted with butter on top of crap, not to be taken intravenously. Thank you for being a friend. I bet that is good.
Yeah, exactly, Zero Jules. Kids are innocent. You're taking resources from those who need it.
Thank you, Troopers, Mom.
Put it on the bottom.
I'll hit you up.
I think we're only gonna go. I think I only got like 40 minutes in, and the shit I heard in that 40 minutes was low hog.
I'll come back up on another night when they're not like all.
Or wait, just asking. Which is it? We're always watching and we're always waiting for you to fuck up and turn your camera on, or sometimes we just don't care and then it's safe to cam up.
I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here, Mimi. C-Star said not.
No, y'all are always watching and waiting. Let's not get confused. Y'all are always watching and waiting.
Glad you're here, Jody.
I will say I'm taking notice of one thing. She is saying all these people are pretty, and I don't hear Craig. I'm frozen?
I wish. No, I don't. Who am I bullshitting? If you was frozen, I wouldn't have nothing to review right now. I'm bullshitting.
Ain't nothing wrong with my internet. Can you hear me? Is anybody out there? Maybe they're reporting me.
Maybe
you know they do that. They come in and mass report you. I'm not well, there's people saying I am. A lot of them. He said go out.
I didn't know potatoes could roll their eyes, but I also didn't know potatoes had eyes. So there's that.
He was. But we're good now. Okay. Yeah, what happens is anytime somebody goes live and they're talking about butter, her little audience goes and mass reports it. But good luck. I'll just start another one so you can stop. Just saying.
Good to see you. Kimberly K. Hey, gorgeous girl. Glad you're here. Let's see. Internet bullies suck. Suck it. Karma is real. Look at the bear. Look at the bear. Oh my goodness. Y'all are so sweet. Y'all are so sweet. Too sweet.
I'm just going to say this is how a cult starts.
You would know you're in one,
everybody
girl.
to make their avatars little bears, right? You have to change to belong.
Let me see. I have a new one on my own. Nana, Nana, that was better. That was absolutely better. I'll take whatever color is left. Oh, you guys, just let me know. I'm gonna order some more. I wanted to see how you got, like, what you guys think about them, if you like them first before.
I don't know, Tracy. No, I don't think so. I think she does. I mean, she supposedly has 3, 4, 5 businesses. She does bullshit on Etsy and stuff. Cletus, he's got a job, but I think he works from home, if I'm not mistaken. Brittany J, we know this is her job. Craig, I don't think has a job. And we know all the other ones, all the other friends of Clue, they don't have jobs. It's insane. Like, y'all are all fucking mooches, bro. You mooch off each and every one of your subs, and you do it by attacking other people.
Some more.
I you know, if that's something you guys would be interested in. So now that I know that many of you are, I will get, I got some. And I think I need to order. I think I need to order some more tassels, but we can do that. We absolutely can do that.
Nice, Truth. That's
the speed of this is driving me nuts.
Cool.
This bitch is really trying to pass this off like she makes them herself. I've got to order some more tassels.
Who fucking cares?
She is really, really trying to act like she makes them on her own.
Who fucking cares?
Oh my God. Get the fuck out of here. Shelby Lynn, thank you for the super chat. She wants bears. We do ski masks over here. Jesus Christ. Shelby, you are a damn nut. And Jax Wolf, thank you for the super chat. Go out and come back in. That's what she said. Yeah, she said tassels. I swear to God. Let me turn these on for y'all.
Let me order some more tassels, but we can do that. We absolutely can do that.
All right, I hate this.
Let me order some more tassels. Many of you are, I will get, I got some. And I think I need to order. I think I need to order some more tassels, but we can do that. We absolutely can do that. I'm excited.
Bitch,
I can't do it anymore. I'm sorry, guys. I only have 8 minutes to go anyways, but I don't want to listen to another second of this because Brittany J gets reviewed by enough people. This is like the fucking review inception. I'm definitely gonna go and listen to this as I go about my day. But that sped up voice and Clue's voice and Cletus in the background, I can't do it. It's gonna ruin my whole day. But we'll get back into this. Make sure you subscribe to Jones. And like I said, my friend Emmy is going live here directly after this. Do me a personal favor. Come show some love. Even if you just pop in, hit the thumbs up. She's a gem. And hey, thanks, MK Ultra. And thanks for being here, spitting them facts, man. I know I got to keep an eye on your comments because you're a wild man. But at the same time, I appreciate the facts. Let's see here. Callie Dime, good to see you, says they are incapable of seeing issues from both sides. It's their side or no side. Just another reason that I stay away. Yes, exactly. I honestly do try to make an effort to see both sides. But when shit doesn't math, you may not know this about me, but one of my best friends here on YouTube is a mathematician. So I just refer to the experts. Does this math to you? Nope, doesn't math to me either. That's not math. That's not even math at all. Stop sharing this. I'm gonna hit you with the outro. Do you guys want to hear? Well, I'll play my normal outro unless somebody's got a good idea in chat. I'll play whatever. MK says, "I don't care. This is important. Can't sugarcoat it." I agree. I mean, fully agree with you. It's just YouTube can be a fickle bitch. I'm already getting strikes for showing that video. Definitely coming from Clue. Hey, we can go to court, pig, if you want. I don't care. I got time. All right, I'm going to play a tune. Thanks, everybody. Let me just double check to make sure I didn't miss anything. We're going to celebrate. I'm taking tomorrow off. I just need a day. It's been a fucking crazy couple of weeks. I'm going to take a day off. I'm going to relax, head to the beach. And then I'll be back on Friday. Probably do Friday morning. I may do a sunset thing tonight for those of you that just want to chill and watch the sunset. I'm not sure yet. My schedule's kind of weird. But yeah, thanks so much for being here. And Saturday, we will celebrate the milestone of 100. Even though this is the 100th episode, we're going to actually get down and party on Saturday. Bring your party hats. Bring your snark. What we'll do is we'll take a look back at the beginning of my channel, and I'll show you some clips that nobody's ever seen before or haven't seen since they were live because they've been erased and hidden to try to salvage these people's already crumbling reputation. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you everything I got. You've definitely earned getting more facts, as many facts as possible from me in all the support that you showed me. And my heart is full for it. We're just getting started. 10 years from now, we'll be looking back at this and laughing. I see no recommendations for tunes, so I'll just play my normal outro. Thanks again, guys. I really mean it. MK, you're the best. Kim, keep up the good fight. Queen Moomin, Reality, Amber E, SG, Headstones. Shout out Brittany J. Shout out T-Roll Investigates. Shout out Clip Punks. Oh, that's what I almost forgot. I said yesterday during my live stream that Clip Punk used to call themselves Trauma Punks, and I misspoke and said she made negative videos about me, but she did, in fact, say negative things about me in comments in the past. I remember. I've got screenshots. It hurt to hear those things. Some of those things were the exact narrative coming from the hive. I got to dig them up. At this point, I have nothing but love and support for Clip Punks. I forgive and forget. If I'm misremembering that, or if I have it wrong, please email me. I didn't mean to sound like I was bashing Clip Punks yesterday. I was actually using her as an example of someone that used to believe some shit and doesn't believe it anymore. So I apologize, Clip Punks. You know I got nothing but love for you. I watch your shit religiously, and I'm got to be the #1 commenter. So I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I truly didn't. All right, and here's my outro. If you find yourself in an emergency and that oxygen mask drops down, slap that motherfucker upon your face and take a deep breath. Because if you don't take care of yourself, it's impossible to take care of anyone else. And that's our whole purpose in life, is to take care of each other. Isn't it, Rebecca? Isn't it? I hope you don't hurt any children today, Rebecca. I really don't. They don't deserve to be hurt by a monster like you. Sinner out.
You got it.
I never said you were slow. What do you mean, SG? Slow ain't a slow. Sinner out.
Take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head. Make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So put your hands up to the sky and live your best life, alright. Don't just let it go by, just try, oh my. Got only one life, got only this time. We gonna get it right. You gotta let go of those who don't belong in your tribe. So cut the bad out of your life. Yeah, do it one time, one time. You gotta work till you're winning. Yeah, take control of the system. When you invest, it's addicting. No time to rest, let's go get it. Not gonna stop till I'm finished. Not gonna drop to my limits. Deep in my chest, I'm inhaling. Believe in testing and failing. You gotta flip everything in your mind. Take the limiting thoughts and turn them into your why. Prove to yourself you're worth it. You deserve it. Push past all the hurt and find your purpose. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head. Make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So don't let go. Take control. Get out of your head. Make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. Give it all your best. Hey, yo. Never gonna stop, no way, no. Yelling out, hey, yo. Headed to the top on our way, yo. You gotta make change. Yeah, there's gonna be a little pain, but nothing's worse than staying the same. So light that flame, put the work in, go claim everything you want in this place. It's time to go fast, know that energy is all cash. You could get it all if you never give up, no slack. Headed to the top is a mystery, your own path. Never gonna stop, no, you got this, never go back. I know it gets hard, you gotta love it. You gotta recharge with what you want and think of your dreams. Get that energy to go and get everything. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head. Make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So don't let go.